story for today is Eagle versus Scholars. Once an intelligent king called for a debate to select the most knowledgeable living being in his kingdom. On the appointed date, many scholars arrived at the king's court to test their knowledge. To attract participants, the king had also announced an award of 10,000 gold coins for the winner. There was also an eminent jury to decide on the winner, but then the king had the final power to veto any decision. So friends, the debate started with a bang. One by one, scholars started unleashing their knowledge to win the prize of 10,000 gold coins. Some scholars made a reference to the king himself and argued that he indeed is the most intelligent being in the kingdom. But the king knew that was sheer flattery. Gradually, the tempo of the debate picked up when scholars took their turns, walked up to the dais, and munificently spoke about the various scriptures they had read, thus justifying themselves to be the most knowledgeable being in the entire kingdom. But all of this was not making any great impression on the king, and he was feeling dejected when a falconer is a bird trainer, entered the court of the king with an eagle perched on his head. The king was amused to see the falconer and said, "What are you doing in this session of scholars?" The falconer bowed and said, "Maharaj, I have a learned scholar for you from a faraway kingdom, and he will tell you who is the most knowledgeable being in your kingdom." "But where is he?" "Right here, Maharaj." The trainer pointed at the old hermit sadhu. Hermit is a sadhu, sitting amid the crowd. The hermit rose and walked up to the dais. He greeted the king and the jury members and then said, "The king is the most powerful entity, but only in the kingdom that he rules. The scholars are the most learned beings, but their knowledge is limited to the books and scriptures that they have read. The most knowledgeable person in your kingdom, Maharaj, is the eagle perched atop the falconer's head." The jury was surprised. They asked how. The hermit replied, "The eagle has seen many kingdoms that you have not seen. The eagle has crossed many rivers, lakes, forests, which you have not done. The eagle has been to umpteen mountain peaks that you have not been to. The eagle has been to a number of ashrams to hear those divine shlokas recited by many learned scholars like you, but you have confined yourself to your own shlokas because of your ego. And Maharaj, it is only because of the eagle's invitation that I have travelled such a great distance to participate in this august debate organized by you. So he is the most knowledgeable being in your kingdom." And addressing the jury, he further said, "Just as you have acquired your knowledge through reading, the eagle has acquired his knowledge through observing, travel, and personal experience. The only difference being you are articulate and the bird is not." The king got up from his throne in excitement, for he had indeed found the most knowledgeable being of his kingdom, and that was the eagle, and that too along with his visionary trainer. So friends, knowledge doesn't only come by reading, it comes through observing and personal experience. So friends, that's all I have for today. Goodbye and see you next week, and I hope you are enjoying this period of lockdown.